Experience, no more so than the captain, Adam Saloy, who wins his 81st cap to lead the line. He will be supported by Szoboszlai of Leipzig, the pin-up boy of Hungarian football, still only 21, who missed the last Euros. And England, of course, with those two debutants. Big moment for James Justin, the 23rd player from Leicester to represent England, and Jared Bowen of West Ham, fresh from those 18 goals for the Hammers this season, is also in from the start. And he hasn't even played in any level of junior football for England. Amongst the substitutes, and we will see them for England, are the likes of Tammy Abraham. Big opportunity.
Declan Rice in there and Calvin Phillips, so that on the day, Jude Bellingham today, that made the difference, that kept the ball retention, that allowed England to break this Hungary team down.
Alexander-Arnold. England couldn't get hold of it. And a huge roar of expectation as Hungary powered forward. Jordan Pickford just tells everyone to relax after Roland Shaloy's effort. Get past Loic Nego, the right wing back. Saloy, the Hungary captain, run back brilliantly by Bellingham. And here goes Kane. Up against Orban, tried the curler.
You can see what he was trying. It's brilliant initially, tracking back by Bellingham to get that block in. Get up the line. Harry Kane facing Orban up. He doesn't want to get involved. He doesn't want to commit to a tackle. Buys Harry Kane that second. It's a little sighter for him.
Going back to his club mate, Declan Rice. Maguire. Lovely ball from Kane. In from Alexander-Arnold, it was Bowen. It wasn't the cleanest of contacts.
Well, it's all Bowen at the moment. Every chance is falling to him. Hungary are dropping so deep, allowing that space out wide. It's a big ask for him from there on the volley, going away from goal. You see, not off the foot, off the knee almost.
As you say, very bright start from Jared Bowen. Very proud day for West Ham fans. The first time they've had two England starters since 2010. Remember the two players then, Rob?
You think of Matthew Upson being one.
Your good self was the other. That's an early ball from Nego. And this is an opportunity that is tidied up by Conor Cody. Highly effective defending from Cody to deny Szoboszlai.
That's good play from Hungary. Fantastic switch and a wonderful first-time ball. And Jordan Pickford coming out, spreads himself. And he goes with what we call a K-block. You just have to drop yourself down, drop them hips down as quick as you can. Just about gets enough on the ball, and the seed.
Neatly done by Saloy. Bellingham has it back for England. And Saloy for Hungary. Szoboszlai. Here goes Zoltnaghi. Decent try. Beaten away by Pickford.
And there's that jeopardy in the game that England do press when they do get caught. The break is on, and it's that one pass. Can they make it through? And Trent Alexander-Arnold's got the license to get up. Because he's so high, because he's on his own, he just decides to take the shot on. Jordan Pickford.
Adam Saloy for Hungary. Nego, four in the penalty area here. There's that alley cross again. Pickford delighted to gather. Szoboszlai was the closest to it.
He's had the two best chances for Hungary. Szoboszlai, it's a fantastic ball in. And Saloy picked it up. You thought the chance had gone because there wasn't anyone in support, but he just delayed, and then we've seen it on a number of occasions in the game so far. Nego out wide, just get it in. He's got that quality. Szoboszlai on his weaker foot, just feeling we're playing the England half. The opportunity to break was on.
Alexander Arnold couldn't quite get Szalai there, and then the effort. Once again, from Noj, the left wing back.
We saw in the first half that early ball. It was brilliantly, wonderfully well, intelligent header back down, and it's a good strike from Noj.
At Wembley against England, has scored an international goal. James with the interception, and the referee has shown a yellow card to Reece James and pointed to the penalty spot for the foul on Noj.
Immediately gave it, and the arm comes out. I think Reece James wasn't sure whether he got enough on the ball, but it seems innocuous. Relatively little in it. Very harsh on Reece James.
Well, Arthur Dias, the Portuguese referee, straight away pointed to the spot. His compatriot in VAR is currently checking that whether he thinks that's a clear and obvious error. Meanwhile, Szoboszlai is ready to step up from the spot. And the check is over, the penalty stands. So the last time these two nations met, Pickford was beaten by a Hungary penalty. This time it's Dominik Szoboszlai who assumes responsibility. Will Pickford be beaten again? Opportunity for Szoboszlai's sixth international goal, which he dispatches. Hungary lead in the Puskás Arena. Just as they did in the last meeting, they convert a penalty against England. The younger generation allowed in have liftoff.
It's a confident penalty. Consummate penalty. Controversial one. Soft decision. But 40,000 youngsters here don't care. They've gone wild. He doesn't care. England now have a challenge because they're coming out in this second half. They really haven't started at all. The game's drifted, and one lax decision, and they're behind.
The golden boy of Hungarian football, Dominik Szoboszlai, in their headlines again. James with a delivery. Oh, the header right across the face from Conor Cody. That look on his face tells you he knows that was an opportunity.
It's a clever ball and clever bit of movement, just a step away. Agonising moments. No, and he's got the connection that he needed.
Heavy touch from Bellingham. We're inside the last 10 minutes.